The FBI releases new details about the person with a ski mask seen outside of Nancy Guthrie's door before she disappeared. It's time for the Streamline. Everything you need to know in 10 minutes or less. Investigators released a physical profile of the armed masked person seen on doorbell video outside the home the night of the 84-year-old's disappearance. They estimate he's about 5'9" to 5'10" in height with an average build and believe he was carrying a black 25-liter Ozark trail hiker backpack. Now, investigators are also analyzing 2 black gloves they found on the side of the road not far from Guthrie's home.
Those are going to be tested. They're going to be looked at compared to the video to see if they are the same gloves, and then will DNA or fingerprint analysis give us anything from those gloves.
Now, police also say there was a suspicious vehicle on Guthrie Street between 9:30 and 11 a.m. on January 31st. That's the day before Guthrie was reported missing. Sources in contact with the Guthrie family say there is a growing feeling of, quote, intense frustration with the pace of the investigation and the limited information coming from investigators. The FBI, though, has now doubled the reward in this case to $100,000. The Department of Homeland Security set to shut down tonight after a last-ditch effort on funding failed yesterday. Congress is now headed out of Washington on recess. Democrats want changes to immigration enforcement, which include banning face coverings and requiring signed warrants before making arrests. But Republicans say both proposals would put agent safety at risk. A shutdown would mean hundreds of thousands of federal workers would go without a paycheck for the second time in recent months. Airports could see the most immediate impact, with TSA agents requiring to work without pay.
We're concerned about the Department of Homeland Security not being funded. In fact, I think it's the wrong message to send to the world at this point in time.
DHS Secretary Kristi Noem addressed that looming shutdown for her agency while visiting San Diego Thursday. She touted the Trump administration's success along the border, including a sharp decline in border crossings. Noem also says their efforts help keep tens of thousands of pounds of drugs off the streets. When asked about whether San Diego could be the next city to see targeted enforcement like Minneapolis, Noem said this.
I don't want to put our law enforcement officers at risk by exposing some of the planned operations that they may or may not have.
Meanwhile, the Trump administration has spent more than $30 million to deport migrants to countries they are not from. That estimate comes from a new report by Democrats in the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Now, sometimes the home countries of migrants refuse to accept them. So in those cases, the U.S. can send them to other countries where deals have been made. But those agreements can cost millions of dollars. The report also says the administration often uses expensive military aircraft to carry a small number of people. It all adds up to a high price tag for not that many deportations. The report claims there have been a few that have cost more than $1 million per person. A local McDonald's worker was violently assaulted by a man impersonating an ICE agent Thursday. This happened in the McDonald's on Nobel Drive in La Jolla. San Diego police say the impersonator grabbed the store manager, called him illegal, and attacked him. ABC 10 News reporter Ava Kirshner spoke directly to that manager just hours after the assault.
A man pretending to be an immigration agent attacking the general manager of this McDonald's in La Jolla. I spoke to that manager just hours after it happened. He told me even while he was being held in a headlock, his main worry was the safety of his employees.
Video shows the moment an interaction between a man and the staff at a La Jolla McDonald's turned violent.
He grabbed me from the back, got my neck like really hard. So when that happened, all my coworkers jumped in him and he let go. No! But after that, he just punched me on the side.
The San Diego Police Department said around noon on Thursday, a man asked for the restaurant's manager, then wrapped his arm around his neck, all under the claim that he was an ICE agent.
Why do you think your 911 phone calls aren't working?
Ya no le contesto, nomás que se vaya.
Why do you think I'm willing to take 2 punches in the face with some illegal immigrant while I make an arrest for Immigration and Customs Enforcement?
Employees at the McDonald's say they knew he wasn't with the federal agency. He actually frequents the location.
I see him before, like a lot of times right here. We try to get rid of him because he just go inside to grab sodas and let a mess.
Police arrested 40-year-old Joshua Cobb for impersonating a police officer and battery. Martinez is okay and was not seriously injured in the attack. He has worked at McDonald's for the past 6 years and said despite the potential threat on his life, his #1 priority was keeping his employees safe.
I mean, at that moment, my first reaction was just to protect my crew because I'm in charge of all of them.
In La Jolla, I'm Ava Kirshner, ABC 10 News.
Glad he is okay. California is suing the Trump administration for reversing a long-standing climate change policy. The EPA officially terminated what's known as the endangerment finding. The Obama-era policy determined carbon dioxide and several other greenhouse gases endanger public health. The finding shaped emissions regulations on cars, trucks, and power plants for more than a decade. Trump claims rolling back the measure will save taxpayers $1.3 trillion, but a scientist who worked at the EPA says the move will have deadly consequences. When asked about the scientist's concerns, the president said this.
I tell them don't worry about it because it has nothing to do with public health. This was all a scam, a giant scam.
Plays out in court. The Supreme Court previously upheld the endangerment finding back in 2007.
As we're all looking at ways to save money, experts say you may want to focus on what's inside of your fridge. Because if you buy smarter, you can cut down on costs.
Every year, U.S. consumers waste nearly 35 million tons of food, according to data from ReFed, a nonprofit that works to stop food waste. When it comes to your wallet, that translates to $261 billion a year, broken down to about $800 per person. But experts say there are things you can be mindful of to keep your money from being thrown down the garbage disposal and waste out of landfills. Ruth Jansen, the Sustainable Systems Coordinator for I Love a Clean San Diego, says it starts even before you head to the grocery store.
If you want to sit down with your family, talk about those specific meals you're going to make, those specific items you need to buy from the store, you're less likely to overspend at the grocery store.
And the numbers show how much people are spending at the grocery store. On average, a single adult spends about $250 to $566 a month on food. A family of 4 usually spends between $1,000 to $1,600 a month. But there are ways to cut down on those costs. Where you store your groceries can prolong the freshness of your food, which means there's a better chance it will end up getting eaten instead of being thrown away. Certain fruits, like berries, shouldn't be washed until you are ready to eat them. Store those in the fridge. When it comes to avocados, leave them on the counter, and once they're ripe, cut the avocados in half, keep the pit in, and rub with lemon or oil to reduce browning. When it comes to veggies, keep those in the fridge. To make them last longer, you can cook spinach or broccoli or cauliflower and keep it in an airtight container in your freezer. For onions and potatoes, store them at room temperature. An ideal spot is a dry and dark environment like a drawer or cabinet.
You want to store these, our potatoes and our onions, away from one another. Our onions can actually cause potatoes to sprout a lot faster.
If you have leftover meals, experts suggest finding recipes that can incorporate those ingredients or store them in reusable silicone bags instead of single-use bags.
So for instance, this banana has been sitting on my counter for a while and I probably am not going to eat it. But I saw online a nice recipe for a coffee syrup. And so rather than, putting this into my green bin right away, might be too late for me to eat it, but I can turn it into a syrup or I can turn it into banana bread.
Marie Cornell, ABC 10 News.
I do like a good banana bread. Hey, a new crew of 4 astronauts took off for the International Space Station this morning. They launched out of Cape Canaveral Space Station in Florida. The crew will bring the ISS back to full staff. The lab is supposed to have 7 people on board, but had been operating with a skeleton crew for about a month because of a medical evacuation. The new crew will arrive around 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We wish them safe travels and happy exploring. That's your ABC 10 News Streamline. Everything you need to know in 10 minutes or less.